What up, doe? What up, doe? What up, doe? It is Thursday, guys. Already May the 9th. What is up? What up, doe? D. Donald. What's up? What's good, man? URL King. What up, doe? TK. What's up? Don't forget to smack that thumbs up as you're entering the building. You're on the #1 cord cutting show in the world. All right, we don't talk it, we walk it. That's what it's all about. Scoot this over just a little bit. Back this up just a tiny bit. Hey guys, we're gonna talk about it. If you haven't, let me turn this down just a second. If you haven't received the box, or you might have not been lucky enough to get the box, it's coming, guys. It's coming. Did they anticipate it blowing up like this? Probably didn't. And so just be patient. I know a lot of people out there got their hands on one. Uh, you know, guess it's backwards, but got my hand on quite a bit of them. Actually looked out for a few people in the camp. Um, who like Dale. I know you can get them because Michigan was the first one for it to drop. So one thing about it, I am happy that other YouTube creators are talking about this device right here. More and more is coming. That's the beautiful thing of YouTube, because a lot of people can give their own perspective when it comes to this box right here. Not everyone's gonna give you everything about the device, but at the end of the day, long as you get the basic necessities to actually run this device, um, you should be good. Look, YouTube creators are going to make mistakes. They're going to say things that are not as accurate, and it's okay. It is okay. Believe me, I know it. I misquote all the time. But at the end of the day, I guaranteed I will get you up and going. I'm not perfect or anything like that. But there are people who actually think, they're perfect when it comes to certain devices and things like that, that they're the greatest teacher alive. These devices right here, what you can do with them, there are plenty of things that you can do with it. Um, but in my case, on my channel, I just want you to stream. All the rest of it, if I wanted to talk about gaming, I talk about gaming. If I wanted to talk about, you know, how much RAM, or what type of different uh, components that come up in here, I'm only going to talk about the ones that make a difference, right? The ones that are going to get you there, have you set up and ready to go. I'm not going to go what you can do with this, that way, and all off topic or anything. But I love that people or creators are teaching it. I do love that, but I'm not going to get into the politics of being the best, or if I misquote something or I said something incorrectly, you know, the videos, the thumbs down and all of that. So I see, it's out here. I understand it. Everybody want to be the best, and that's cool. I'm not mad at it. I'm just not going to go in competition with you. I let the people speak and let the people gather as much knowledge from all YouTube creators, not just one, two, because I don't think there's one YouTube creator that's going to detail how many threads are used on this box and stuff like that. I don't think we're here for that, but I'm just happy to see other YouTubers, YouTube creators actually, cam up and present, because everybody bring something to the table, whether it's your everyday YouTube creator or others, but you got a few of them just, that just think they just know it all, and hey, salute to them, and it's all good. I see the little, I see it all. Believe me, I see it all, but I'm not going to give it any energy, because it is what it is. And I said what I said. So with that being said, guys, I started a new feature. It is back. It is back. It is your show. Today is Thursday, right? And I'm about to start doing, see, this is how I separate myself from other creators to myself, all right? Because I'm all for the people. Again, I don't know it all. Sometimes I go over there and look at other creators and I learn from them. And again, we all learn from each other. So with that being said, I actually started the call in process again. Already got one in the queue. I ain't even announced it yet, but got one in the queue. And it's just I do not like it when the camera move. But I love to hear other people's perspective. Um, when it comes to this new device that sold out in days. I'm talking about if your Walmart got it, and it had 10 boxes, there's a good chance in a matter of a couple of days, that device is not there anymore. And so again, today's show is all about all of us giving that information, gathering that information and presenting it. And that's what it's all about. Um, Also, later on, because I love to bring, a lot of people don't know about this, but I love to bring value. Value. I love to bring value to everyone. That way you can use it to your advantage and everything. So at the bottom, you see the app of the day. And I put I am player in there because with I am player, if you someone, you know, you do your thing with IPTV. And hold up just a second, 571. I will jump in shortly. Um, you can actually manage it. And hear me out. You can actually get I am player and become a distributor of it. And whether you using it yourself or you giving it to your loved ones, your friends out there, in your community or online and everything. So we're gonna get to that in just a second. But what is up, everybody? Don't forget to smack that thumbs up. This channel, we separate everything. We can all be the same, but it's just sometimes I add a little bit of a value to my channel. And again, I'm just thankful, man. Every morning, man, before I go to work, I'm in the car. When I get in the car, all I do is go to YouTube and put in on 4K Pro, and just to see all of these individuals actually have this device. The ones that probably, and I can skim through videos and stuff like that. The ones that don't have it and they put their 2 cents in, I really don't. It's no value to me because I want you to have it in your hand. You know, I listen, but I know until you have it in your hand, you know, um, it's a value. And that goes for any and everybody. There's a difference between showing it off, and there's a difference between actually having the device in your hand. That's why I can't wait for TDUK to get it, like them guys like Doc Squivy, all of them guys that's out there that actually present, and actually show some love to my channel. All of them creators outside of the states that show love to my channel, I can't wait for them to get their hands on it. I almost want to get, I know it'll probably cost an arm and a leg. I almost want to tell one of them to get in touch with me and I will send them one. But I know it's going to cost so much just to send it over to the UK and all of that stuff. So I can't wait till them guys, again, they show love to the channel. Guys, hopefully you see this. Again, I got a call in number, as you see, 313-351-3990. What I'm about to do, I'm about to answer this call from the 571 area code. And the thing I'm about to ask, I'll let you know, we're not going to have a lengthy conversation, all right, because other people want to get on. But I do want to hear if you got it. If you don't get it, please don't even call, because I want to hear from people who have it, people who plugged it up, people who have the experience. Everybody else can wait. If you ain't got the box, just hold off a little bit. I'll do another call-in show for you. But I want to hear from people who actually have this device and what they like about it. Maybe they don't like it. They're gonna take it back. I don't know. But what are some of the things you like about it? What are some of the things you wish it had? And we go from there, guys. So let me do this. Let me see if I can take my first call. I haven't done this in a while. We're gonna see if I ask that you turn down your YouTube because we do not want to hear no echo. I know there's a lag between live and we ask that you turn down the volume of your YouTube. Don't play no music in the background, guys. I ask that you respect that and we will be good to go. But make sure your YouTube, if you're watching me on your phone, you're watching me on your television, you're watching me on your tablet, your iPad, whatever you have, your Chromebook, PC, please turn the volume down if you plan on calling. So again, at the bottom, the phone number is right there. If you want to chime in, you can definitely chime in. But it's all about the ON 4K Pro, which I'm digging it. I added I Am Player, and it's a wrap. I added I Am Player, I added Plex, and I'm good to go. Whatever services you use, you're good to go. But let me get to this 571. Let me make sure that they can hear me, and then we'll be good to go. 571, you on the horn. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Say that again. 571. Hey, what's up, man? What's good? Can you hold up? Let me see if the callers can hear. Can y'all hear him out there on YouTube? Let me just make sure everything is correct before 773. Please hold on. I see you as well. Can y'all hear the caller? Caller, can you say hello or something like that just to make sure? All right, hold up. They say they can't hear you, but hold up just a second. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Turn this up. Turn that. All right. It's been a while since I used this. They said, "Hey, what's going on?" They say they can't hear you, but go ahead. Hi. Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? What's the Z11? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So you say you can't. So you say you can't get it running. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to get this audio fixed right now. Again, it's been a while since I've done this, and of course, my brother is calling me every time I go live. He calls me from prison. And again, hold up just a second. They can you hear him now? Hold up. Let me get the caller in. Can you hear him now? Oh, his call dropped. So let me see. Let me see. All right. Y'all say y'all couldn't hear him, right? Let me do this. Let me go to my Roadcaster application right quick. And again, I apologize, guys. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Hold up. Let me do this. It's been a long minute. Let me go to let me do this right quick. Let me try to change. Hold up, callers in the queue. Hold up. Audio, audio, audio. Where you at? All right. Sound. All right, there we go. I think we will fix the problem now. All right. It looked like it was on my all right. So let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna bring him back in. Hold up just a second. Hold up, 850 and 773. Hold up. 571. You back? All right, can y'all hear him now? Can y'all hear him now? He said he's back. Can you hear him now? I just want to make sure. All right. There you go. Thank you, WTF. All right, now let's start this over. 571. Let me get your name first. Can't be just talking to no anonymous call. Your name is Salmon. Sharon. Uh, I'm listening. Okay. Okay. You said what? You said yeah, man. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to get his audio good to go, but the audio is not allowing it to come through for whatever reason. And I done made my changes. So I started to test it out before I came live, but I thought I had everything together. And I don't check the backgrounds and everything. I don't want to disable. Yeah, shoot me an email and then we'll go from there. Definitely shoot me an email. All right. All right. You too. All right, man. I don't know why I'm not getting no audio on here. I almost want to unplug it and plug it back in, but I don't want to mess up the live or nothing like that. Uh, Again, man, I'm not getting it. Man, oh man, oh man. Somebody said he's he sound like so somebody actually hearing, but unless that's him playing, I don't know. All right. I couldn't tell you. But what I do know, I'm trying to get this man. What's up with this? Trying to get it to go. So what I'm gonna do? Hold up, guys. Hey, I'm gonna drop these calls right quick. I'm gonna drop these calls, and then I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna drop these calls, guys, because I don't want y'all waiting too long. Okay. I, I I'm gonna drop them. Just give me a second. Let me fix this right quick, and again I'll get this going. Damn, Harry hitting me with the thumbs down. It's all good, Harry. Harry say, look, man, it ain't working, man. It is not capturing. It is not capturing. Let me do this though. Hold up. All right, just want to make sure y'all hear me right quick. Make sure y'all hear me right quick. Let me go up in here to the audio, and I got it on the roadcaster, so that is working. All of that is right. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is good to go. Uh, thank you, Republic. Hey, Harry say, man, thumbs down, Dale, thumbs down. So again, I used to do this back in the day. I seem like I got the settings all corrected. I just rebooted my Rodecaster Pro, and again, if we get it to working, we'll get it to working. But let me see. Let me know if y'all hear anything. Let me take this 773 call. 773, you on the horn. Can you hear me, 773? 773, can you hear me? Let's do this. Let's do this right here. 773 could not hear me. So let me do this again. Can y'all hear me right? But you can't hear the caller. Hold up. 773, can you hear me? Can you hear me, 773? I know y'all hear me, but 773 isn't saying anything. So I might have to put this feature off for another time just to um, make sure I got all the settings. I thought I had all the settings together, but let me see something. Update settings, auto screen, disable. Let me just see something right quick. All right, let me see. Let me see now. I just changed one. It was working trying to call you. JFR. Let me see. Let me take this 773. Hold up. 773, you in the queue? What's up? Can you hear me? I'm not hearing. Let's do this. Let me take 850. 850, can you hear me? 850, can you hear me? I'm not getting anything. I don't think nobody can hear me. I might have to shut this whole thing down. Let me do this right quick. It could be this. Can y'all hear can you hear me? 773? All right. 773, can you hear me? I can't get no, I'm not getting anything. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yep. Can you hear me? All right. We're gonna have to just put that off on for a second. we just come back to this another time, guys. I thought I can go on here and just put it back together, but it's not letting me it's not letting me do anything right now. And so I apologize for that. We'll get it back going. Yeah, Davis, I can't figure it out right now, but we gonna figure it out though. We definitely gonna figure it out and then go from there. But right now, man, I wanted to get this going tonight. Let me just see. I'm gonna check one more thing and then we'll see. We trying to see what is up. Mic not working. No sound detected through microphone. Let's do this. I should be able to have the mic. The mic should be working. We should be working. The roadcaster should be working. Roadcaster should be working. Now let me check and see. All right. Let's see now. Calling Q. Let's see. Can you hear me? 773? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. Can y'all can you hear the caller on in the chat, guys? Can y'all hear him? You sure? Hey, people said they haven't been hearing him. I've been seeing no, no, no. Like Norberto said no. I, yeah, Michael say no. Oliver say no. Yeah, not everybody's hearing it. Jill say no. I don't know. But yeah. He said I can hear both of you. Say something, 773. Let me see. Say something. Just say just give what's your favorite team? All right. WTF. What did he just say? Because can't nobody else hear him. If you can hear him, tell me what he just said. Yeah. Yeah, WTF. That's strange. I don't know. He definitely said calling from the shy. Yeah. So unless that's you, WTF, I don't know. Uh, I don't I don't know. But we'll see, man. I kind of want to no, I was going to say I was going to reboot this whole system and then just try it again, but I don't know because everything looked like it's working on my end. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about Netflix, even though I went in there. I didn't hear anything as of yet on Netflix. Are y'all Are y'all? Let me do this. Let me see something. Is anybody having problems with Netflix out there? And I just want to see something right quick. Let me do this because this is how I can tell as well. Is anybody else having problems with Netflix out there? Yeah. So I just want to make sure of that, man, I hate that my let me see. Because I know one of the problems was I heard one person say their Ethernet port didn't work properly. Uh but I do let me do this. That's I was in one group and that's all they said was it didn't work. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yep. All right. Well, yep. Well, I'm definitely going to revisit this. I'm probably not going to take any calls until I get this fixed. I haven't used this program in probably almost a year. Um, you know, and it was some different settings in it, but I would love for once I get this going, I would love for you to call back and definitely um eh, yeah, all right, cool. Sounds good to me, man. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. All right, you too. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I can't for whatever reason this bad boy is just not picking up for whatever reason. I don't know. Uh I'm trying to get everything going, but it's not or whatever is not picking up. So I apologize for that. I did test it out earlier. I heard myself, but maybe because I'm online, it's just not picking up like I thought it would be. So again, I apologize for that. And see, everything ran through my roadcaster, so I do hear that, but I don't know if y'all are hear it or not. So again, sometimes we had them. That's why I said even at the beginning, I'm not perfect. Sometimes you have some rough moments, but we definitely gonna change it though. We ain't gonna let it stop us. We just gonna hey, this is just one little barrel in the middle of the road, and we gonna go around it as soon as I figure it out. Cause I'm all about the people and getting things out. You know, so unfortunately uh, my little program that I used in the past, for some reason, is not communicating with my is not communicating with my roadcaster, even though it says it is, but it probably need a hard reboot like the computer and this bad boy at the same time. But if I do that, everything gonna shut down. So it is all good. So what we're gonna do, I always got a backup. Always got a backup. I could just use the phone, but I want the quality of the audio to come through here. And for some reason, it's just not coming through. And so, again, I work on that in the background. But I do want to show y'all this. I know we got a lot of people who, who use IPTV, and you want some of these features that may not come with your application, or you may want to feature, possibly make some extra money. And so I'm not saying you can do this, but I'm telling you there's an app called iAmPlayer that you can get in your Play Store, and you can control everything. All right. You can control everything. And again, let me present this to you right quick. Let me share my screen, share the entire screen. And that way you control the dashboard. All right. I let whoever, this is what I do because I love to give the people the voice, right? I love to show you things that no one is talking about. With this, if you get iAmPlayer, you can go over here and let me do this right quick. All right. I'm gonna go up in here and I'm gonna put this this here as well. So if you got some family and friends, that's looking to control some things, right? You're managing it. All right. You can actually get this player right here and buy the credits. And what it would do, you can control iAmPlayer. You can send messages, not to all devices. Now, don't be thinking you can send it to every device. It has to be a compatible device. I know on some like older regular Androids it worked, but I tried it on like Google TV devices. It did not work as good. But here, guys, you can back up all of that. People think when you go to the Play Store and you just get downloader, right? It automatically, you can record and all of that. No, this is a premium service. And so again, you can control everything. So you can give people that experience. If you give them a device such as Chromecast with Google TV, Formula, not say Formula. Let me take that out because Formula does have a version of this, and it just works, right? It's a premium application. But what about the people who have like the 4K Pro, or maybe just the on 4K, or maybe something like what else we got around here? TiVo, the TiVo Stream 4K, or maybe just the Chromecast. Maybe you got the Amazon Fire TV series, the stick, the 4K, the 4K Max, also the Cube. Then you can actually buy some credits and use it within your house and have each device be able to have the capability of recording. And like I said, you can also make money with this. All right. There's plenty of things you can do with it. The thing about it, and they just went up because they used to give you 5 for 25, but now I see they got, 3 devices. Inflation is a mother, right? But actually, this is lifetime, meaning you can take this application from one device and put it on another device. So for all of y'all who possibly upgraded your device from the regular on 4K, and now you have the 4K Pro, you can manage and take, if you're no longer going to use the regular 4K and you're just going to be using the 4K Pro, you can disable that one and add it to the 4K Pro without being without being charged extra. I do know people who actually put this on their devices, and yes, they make an extra $5, $10 a month, whatever they want to do. I'm not here to put the charges on them, But the thing about it, to present, because not every IPTV application give you this capability. Now, it is a very, 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 very nice application. When I tell you it's nice, it is nice. Guys, the application will allow you to search. When you go into a search and say like sports and you want to search basketball, it would, on your IPTV service, it would bring up every station that is presenting basketball, making it an easy navigation instead of you going into your favorites, or maybe you just want to watch a bunch of basketball games. Maybe it's a bunch of college basketball games and that you want to watch. It will bring up all of the basketball games on your service. Drama, whatever you decide to news, it will bring all of your service, whether you in the United States, UK, whatever is going to bring up a whole list of news stations that you may like. Again, this is something I use, and it's value in my home, and it's value outside of my home. Okay? It is value in my home, and it's value outside of my home. The only way I'm going to show you this is when we go into the after party, because I can't display everything on YouTube, but I can show you in the after party what this application is capable of. And let me tell you this also, what I Am Player is so nice, and salute to one of our queens, Miss Billy. Y'all see Miss Billy be in the chat all the time. Sometimes she just may say hi, or she just watching in the background. Miss Billy reminded me and others that you don't have to use a flash drive when you record, or when you set up this device, right? When you set up this device right here, a lot of us use a flash drive, or we use an external hard drive on these devices. Well, Miss Billy, thanks to her reminding us that for us who have NAS, we can use the NAS instead of getting one of these. So if you got a NAS, you don't have to go out and get a flash drive. You can use your NAS storage, and that'll get it going. And it's so easy to set up, because all you have to do is know your NAS URL. And it's sweet. It is very, very nice. Guys, I advise you to look into this. Not only that, you could bring MB over to it. You could bring Plex over it. Okay? You can have one application. Hold up, y'all. You can have one application that just service all of it. Your live TV. It service your live TV and your media server all in one. Again, MB and Plex. And it's so, I hooked up mine yesterday. My Plex is on here, and I got it when I recorded. I just used the NAS as my buffer, so I don't have to go out and buy one of these. Each one of your devices three of my devices, I don't know why I got the cough and burp right now, but three of my devices in my house, thanks to Miss Billy, are now using the NAS for storage buffering. And it just use that way we can go back and watch what we recorded. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. So it's real nice. And again, people, if you use I Am Player, you control everything. They give you a whole dashboard. They give you everything where you can control. So say if you're a hustler, let's just you a hustler, right? Somebody didn't act right that month. Let's just say that. Somebody didn't act right that month. You have the right to shut everything down with the control of this, or you can use your smartphone. You are in control of shutting everything down. All right. You can make this your main go-to application. And if say you got a brother, oh man, I'll pay you Thursday morning. And here it is, it's Thursday, 8 o'clock. You can sit back and go on here and shut it down. And depending on the device they have, I don't think it work on Google TV devices yet, but depending on the device you have, you can send a message and say, you played me, no service for you, or whatever. You know, you can get slick with it and do that. I know they have other applications that does that as well, but you're in control of this bad boy. All right, you in control of it. You giving them a premium product, and you controlling everything right then and there. You're controlling it and allowing others to be able to record if that's what they want to do. You giving them the opportunity to do it on a premium. Because if you go into the Play Store right now and you download it, you're not going to be able to record unless you know what you're doing. And you got to say things correctly. Because you don't want any other type of YouTube creator saying, oh, he didn't say that right and things like that. You got to be politically correct on here. So again, there are many ways that you can record, but with this application right here and this service, you can actually, get what you have to get and then tell your people, you want to record your own programming? This is the setup. All right. This is the setup, and you'll go from there. A lot of people don't know about it, but if you come in, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go live tomorrow because I am going to see my brother. Some of y'all know my story. Y'all know his story and everything like that. I got to get my brother up out that cage. All right. I got to get him up out that cage for a few hours. All right. Because they be locking him down for like 21 hours, except when you go and visit him, you get a few hours and he get to eat decent food in the vending machine and not what they serve you in prison. So he say it's not the same. And at least that's my brotherly duty I'm a do with him. And get him up out of there, kick it with him, laugh, joke, and all of that stuff. But again, look into this. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put this in here right now. Again, I'll put this in here right now. Just look into it and let me know. Because on this channel, I don't just talk about, devices. We talk about Nas. Everybody do things differently. Everybody do things differently. But at the end of the day, I also know let me do this because my AI is going all crazy. I do know that a lot of people who follow me are local hustlers, right? Some people actually take care of their family doing what we're involved in. And it's nothing wrong. I'm not here to judge you. I'm definitely not here to judge you because I understand. All right. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. So whatever you do to take care of your family, I'm all with it. I'm not going to judge you. But things you can sit back and offer premium and actually get extra. You can do it. But I do know when they were it was $5 per but now they at $7. So you might want to add an extra $5 to $10 on what you hustling with and say, listen, my device, you can sit back and say, listen, my device will come with this, giving you capability of this. And you can go ahead and do your thing. I know too many people that do it. It's too many people that does it. and it's nothing wrong with it. So on here, I'm gonna try to give you some of value that will not only cater to your end needs, but people, your family members and friends and colleagues and client end needs. And that way you can bring premium to their devices and say, listen, I can set you up, but here's my initial cost. Or maybe they got a device, right? They got a device and you set them up. Like if they got a on 4K, the little on box, right? The smaller box. You go and get the hub. You go and get the flash drive, because what are the chances of them having a NAS? You go and get the flash drive. You go and get the USB or Type C USB hub, whatever it use, right? And you go over there and set it up. It's not hard to do. It's definitely not hard to do, but it give you another incentive where you can make a couple extra dollars for the low, really not doing anything. And remember, these are for a lifetime. So even though you paid the price up front, you move it on to, your people. And you give them that premium, and that way you turn an average streaming device into a device with DVR service. It's as simple as that. And it's very, very nice. And again, let me say, you're in control. You're in control. And so it's just pretty nice what you can do with this application here. And let me say this again, because you got to be politically correct. You could put your MB and your Plex server over here. Okay, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with it. You can set this up, and it's so easy. But when I go live, and I may go live Saturday, probably go live Saturday. That way we can have an early call-in show. I can have everything up and ready, and then we can go from there. And that way we can give the information to the people. I'm kind of upset because, yeah, I really wanted the studio to work, but it's all good. It is all good. We'll get it to work next time. All right. Sometimes you have that, but I know I tested it out, and maybe it was just on my end where I'm hearing everything on my end, but not on YouTube end. And so I just got to get some things together, and we'll get it going. Cause my show gonna be different. Really, when we talking about different challenges, possibly helping people out and stuff like that. So that's what mine is going to be about. And we'll set it up and go from there. Also, while we're doing that, let me do this. All right. Because I think I know who is who. All right. Let me do this right quick. I believe. All right. I know I said fat 32. All right. I know I said it. But it's really an X fat, right? So what I was doing last week, it should have been an X fat and not saying fat 32. Those are some of the mistakes I made. I'm human. All right. I'm human. And so again, if you want any of your content planned on this on 4K Pro, make sure let me look again, because I'll be getting that fat 32 and that X fat mixed up all the time. I don't know why. I know what I got to do, but for some reason that's what I do. And so again, if you got some media or any type of storage you would like to play it, just make sure it's in X fat. Just make sure and not fat 32. All right, because saying the wrong thing on YouTube, man, bull. was funny, man, but it is all good. Hey, check it out. Let me see. Just G. What up, though? I Am Player is definitely one of the best players out there. I've been using the premium version for years now, and I love it. But loving it. But schooling me on some other features will make it even more valuable. Thanks, Dale. Absolutely, Just G. I appreciate the donation as well. Hey, listen. I wish I was going live tomorrow because I will have everything. Because I'm telling you now, the after party is going to be lit. While I like to do things, look, anybody can start a server, right? You can start it on your computer. You can start it on Android devices. You can start it on a Mac. You can start it on your router. You can use. I mean, it's so many ways you can do a server when it comes to your media content. But a lot of people don't know the ins and outs of what some of these applications will give us. And I've been using I Am Player for a while, probably about a few years now. I go in and out sometimes, but at the end of the day, I do like, because again, it's simple, it's easy, and once you get familiar with it, you'll be okay. Not every application will give you that. Not every application will give you that. And so again, we gonna see. What up, Wardell? What up, though? Yup. And so again, I think I said NTF. Whatever. I can never get that correct either. And then I said Fat 32, and and it came across. I see the shots throwing. I throw shots too. I throw shots too, and it like I said, it's not a disrespectful thing. I just misquoted. That's all it was. That's all it is. But I also get over 200 views. That's a shot, right? I also get over 300 views. That's a shot, right? And so again, I go through these channels, and again, I look at a lot of creators' channels, right? I saw On Demand, he broke it down. Me and him don't have the best of relationship, but he bring value. All right, he bring value where he even when I typed in on 4K Pro, and if you don't know who On Demand is, I think he called his channel like Computer Works now. I'm throwing him an alley-oop. Now y'all can go over there and search if you want, but it brought value, and that's what I'm looking for: value. People who bring value to it, and then I can learn from them and possibly use it or educate me and stuff like that. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I just go to channels that bring value. And if we all say the same thing, we all say the same thing. Because at the end of the day, there is someone who may have not saw my video, who may have not saw this person's video or that person's video, but they saw your video and was amazed by it, like, for real. And so again, that's how I roll, because I would get over 400 views, right? And go from there. So again, we can all learn from each other, but if we gonna shots, we gonna take shots. That's just how it is with me. I love it. I see it. I can care less about it, but we all take shots, and that's just what it is. All right. Everybody want to be the number one, but I believe everybody is number one when they put their own perspective behind it, and not, if you want to show the same thing every video, that's what Steve Cornelius used to do, and that was my dog. That's still my dog. Steve Cornelius showed you the same 3-4 Cody, showed you the same 3-4 Cody builds, and that was it. And all he used to do is what? Supercharge. He'd break it out, and then a week later, he'd come back and be like, supercharge this certain Cody build. And you be like, dude, what did you didn't do anything. And he would be laughing because he say, damn, I don't know. I'm getting 50,000 views off of it. And I'm like, we're going to keep, how can I be mad at him? And so again, I used to be like, dude, you ain't what? He, Dale, hey, look, hey, I'm going to use Supercharge. I'm going to use uh the best this, and all of that. And it worked for him. And I just laughed. We would laugh. We would call, he'd be like, he'd hit me up, hey, Dale, you see what I just did? And I go over there to his channel. I'm like, dude, something wrong with you, dude. Something wrong with you. But it worked for him. But that just shows you, you know, the value, the value that he bought and things like that. Because he was the first one to actually introduce me into Android boxes. Even though I had one, I couldn't figure it out. And he introduced me to Android boxes right there. And he was like, you heard of an Android TV box? I'm like, no, what's that? And he said, and he sent me he called me and then he sent me an email of one. I said, hold up, I got that. I think we got on a video call or something. I can't remember. And that's when I say, dude, I got one. He said, yeah, you got one. Why you not using it? And so I was like, man, I can't figure this thing out. I'm messing with these Amazon first generation sticks. He's like, no, Dale, you got to get away from that. And I ain't never looked back. But that's what it was all about, man. That's what it was all. What else? Hey, any questions for me? I know we had that big blow up down here. Salute to all YouTube creators as well. Let me see. Nathan say, Nate, what up, though? Nate say I have over 20 boxes out using I Am Player. Absolutely. A lot of people don't know about this, Nate. A lot of people do not know about this. Guys, do your homework. And for you hustlers and dealers, this is another value that you can add to actually make a few extra dollars. All right. I'm telling you, you got to think, look, just like Nate, right? Think like Nate. I'm almost certain. Nate, do you have a channel? I seen this name before. Nate. I seen the name before. I just can't recall it. Nate, if you got a channel, let me know. Is somebody out there with a channel, Nate, that has a channel? And I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to see. I don't know. Nate, I'm almost Nate. That I saw that name before. But add value, man. Listen, do your homework, do your research, and if it don't work for you, then I mean it's all good. But make sure you do your homework on it. It's so easy to set up, and again, it brings value to what you're putting out there. All right, Nate. It's a guy named Nate, and I think his last name started with a B as well. But he dib and dab in the cord cutting community as well. But welcome, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. You say I'm with you, Dale. Hey, he say whistle. Hey, so bro, we be on the same page, man. And a lot of people don't know that you can do your thing with this. It's more than just having Plex and Ambi, guys. You know, it's all about bringing value to your end users who you dealing with. You know, again, I can't do it here on YouTube, but in the after party, I can show you some things, right? I can show you some things. That way you see it, and and you decide if you want to. But you can have an application, an all-in-one application, where it would bring up, your content for Plex, your content, your IPTV content. So that's what it's all about. Top Cat, what's up, baby? How you doing? Hope all is well. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. And again, guys, I'm bummed, man, because I was sitting. Oh, I didn't give you your salute either. Thank you, Top Cat. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see, Michael. You can start sending y'all questions now. Michael Page, how do you get to the after party? Michael, usually I go live. Like tomorrow, I don't think I'll be able to do it because I'm going to see my brother. I got to get him out of that cage, Mike. Just in case you don't know, Mike, my brother is in prison. Good guy, man. Just decision making. Good guy decision makings, cost him his freedom. But like I talked to him like in the beginning of the show, he called me. And he just like he be working out and everything, right? And now they don't even want to let them go and work out anymore. That's what like he'd come up out that cage and go on, spend few hours down there getting his workout on. He getting swole, got muscles and everything, chest sticking out. And now they want to close that. And so he, now, they want him sitting down in that cage all day, messing with the mental. Not like I said, it's not like he down there creating problems or anything like that, but it's a mental thing. Let's break them while they up in here. And so one of my due diligence is to go and see him, to get him up out of that environment where he can spend time with his loved one. He can see me, hug, dab, all of that, and I can feed him as well. My wife encouraged me. That's why it's good to have a good support system. Because when COVID, I mean, they wasn't letting nobody come down during COVID. So I ain't seen my brother for like 3-4 years because of this COVID stuff and the limitations. And we just talked on the phone, but I ain't saw him. I ain't hugged him. And so I got to go down there and check up on him. So I try to go down there 2-3 times a month. Even though I be tired, I would love to kick it with y'all. Y'all know I love this. Everybody can't say they love doing this. I love it. But when you got a loved one that's, locked up, still here, still here in flesh, sometimes you got to take, that trip. And so that's what I'm doing. So tomorrow I won't be going live because it is Mother's Day weekend. I do want to spend some time with my moms, and then I got to spend some time with my wife. And then, I don't know what the kids gonna do for her. I don't know. That's on them. That's on them. Me and my younger, everybody else is grown, but me and my younger son, we'll do something for my wife. The rest of them, they can join or they can do their own thing. They grown now. So to get to the after party is usually I go live and then I create a link. I create a link. I was gonna do it tonight, but I got to get up 4 o'clock in the morning. Usually I share it on here. I share it on both the Facebook groups. One of the Facebook groups is called DST. The other Facebook group is called Streaming Outside the Line. And this is where we share knowledge with each other. We put in there content that just got released and all type of information for all of us. Sometimes I'm busy, I'm at work, but one way I easily catch up, I go into Streaming Outside the Lines Facebook group or regular DST. And we give out the information. We give out the information. So I drop a link on both of those and I'll do it on a live show. Or you can email me and get the link and I'll send it to you there. I know our biggest one, we probably had like almost 40 people up in there. Almost 40 people in there. And it was quite nice. I'm thinking about doing something with StreamYard. They got some extra features as well. So they got some extra features where you can use it like as a webinar and stuff like that. Only thing about it, I like to hear from people. And I don't know if you do a webinar over there, can you invite people on to discuss and stuff like that? I like to hear everything because everybody brings something to the table. Top Cat, did I say salute? What's up, baby? What's good? What up, though? Ultimate. Salute, man. You just showed me how to upscale my hustle. That's what it's all about. Or you can go over there and put servers on boxes and stuff like that. I ain't gonna bring no value to us. I want to bring value. Or you could break apart a box, right? You could get a screwdriver and just break it out, and that's throwing shots. I'm being sarcastic. I'm being sarcastic to some. Listen, you could do, or you could do a video with no box, right? I'm being sarcastic, y'all. Don't be mad at me. It's just all fun. But thanks, Ultimate. Salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Absolutely. Man, I can't wait till he walk out. I told my brother, man, the day you walk out, as we're coming home, because he's on the west side of the state. It take me almost 2 hours to get there. And then I get a couple hours with him, and then I come home. So tomorrow I'll probably get home around like 10:30, depending on traffic, right? But I told him when cause I'm going to get him. Ain't nobody, only people that can go and get my brother is me and my older brother. And my older brother is in Alabama. So it's probably going to be me who going to get my brother. It's going to be me. And as we coming down 127 going through East Lansing area, we're going to dip down 96 and we're going to stop at Nike. We're going to stop at Polo. We're going to Under Armour, all of these outlet stores, and we're going to get him some clothes. He going to have his nice clothes that just in case he want to go to church, he want to dress nice, but then he going to have his sports. But my brother, before he went in, he was all about dressing nice and smelling good and having his Cartier glasses, which he get to wear. At least they allow that up there. He get to wear those. But get him some gear. So it's probably off the rip. He probably going to get like probably 2,000 up to 2,000 spent on him. And then he going to come down here, whatever he want. Look, whatever my brother want, I don't care, because I'm going to just be happy my brother is home. I don't care. I really don't care. So if that means that my brother, I told him he going to get 5 shoes right off the rip. 5 shoes. So if that means he come and he say, I want these, the military blues that dropped the weekend, if he want these, I'm going to give it to him because we wear the same shoe size. All right. That's just the brother I'm in. That's just what I do. It's all about family with me, man. I love my brother. Could nobody mess with my little brother but me. If anybody was going to beat him up, it was me. So that's just how I am. But I told him he could pick out 5, 6 pair of shoes, shoot 7. I can care less. I'm going to just be happy that he's home. That's the difference between me. We gonna stop. We gonna eat. We gonna get the biggest steak. We gonna enjoy. I'm telling you now, for about 2 to 3 days. I'm telling you now, I'm calling off work. If they was to call and say, "Hey, come get me Wednesday," and it's 11 o'clock in the morning, I'm calling my boss. Hey, boss. Hey, listen, we got some family things going on. I'm not gonna be in. Hey, I got to leave early Thursday and Friday. I need to spend some time with my bro. And I'll be honest with him, like, hey man, my brother been locked down since 2007, 2008. And so I got a cool boss. He'll be like, listen, go handle your business. We got it. And just being honest, straight up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. William say finally got that Hisense U8. Can't wait to put this over the fire. Hey, William, you gonna love it. Woo, that picture. Woo, that picture gonna look nice. Oh, is it Nathan Carter? Okay, Darlene. I knew it was, hey, look, I knew it was a Nate. So that's Nate. Okay. Thank you. Because you know what? Darlene, you know you got to be correct on these YouTube streets, right? Because if you say fat 32 or X fat, or you say NFTS, oh, they coming across your head, boy. They coming across your head. Oh man, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. What up, A Train? What's good? Thanks, Blackout. Yeah, hey, Noberto, man, I'm telling you, man. I remember when I know we getting off track or whatever, but it's family time, right? And sometimes this is what we have. Some of y'all got loved ones that's locked down as well. And man, when we saw each other for the first time in like 4 years, man, my brother broke me down because you know how you feel that, like you about to, as a man, right? A lot of men we are taught to hold that pain in, you know, and I was holding it in, but I kept looking up so that, you know, it wouldn't cry and everything. Man, my brother sat down, he say, bro, and he just broke down. We both up in there we hugging I think we hugged each other for about 20 minutes. And then, man, we just got to reminiscing and cracking jokes. And when he told me, he say, bro, I just thank you, man. I just thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's what it was. He say, man, look, I know you ain't got to do it. He say, man, but I hear it all the time, man. These guys, he say, man, don't nobody come and see him. And he say, that's all I wanted was for somebody to come see me. And you know, now I make it, yeah, man, I make it my business to go on. And my wife used to get on me like, man, you wrong. I'm like, look, man, look, I'm gonna go and see him, but a month later, when you going to see your brother, I'm gonna go and see him a month later when you're going to see your brother. And then, you know, I think I was down here chilling. I was looking at all these shoes. I'm like, I got all these shoes, but I won't even go and see my brother. And sometimes you got to chin check yourself like that. Here it is. I'm giving this money to this corporation, but here it is, my flesh and blood, who can give me a liver, you know, we're the same blood type, who can assist me on living. I'm not gonna, go and see him or check him out, or he can give me a kidney, you know what I'm saying, if need be. But I'm giving all this money to these cats who ain't gonna give me nothing. Jordan ain't gonna give me a rib. So again, man, Nike ain't gonna sit back and say, "Hey, man, we see you with that collection. We assist you, but here it is. My brother can help me live, and I ain't gonna go and see him." So sometimes you got to look yourself in the mirror and be accountable for what you're doing and what you're supposed to be doing. So that's the type of person I am, man. Sometimes we fall down, but my wife was like, "Man, look, you ain't gonna go and see your brother." My wife was probably looking at it like, "Damn, if I go to prison, what, you gonna just not come see me?" Not to say she's doing anything wrong, but you get the perspective though. Sometimes, family, we just have to have this type of conversation sometimes. I know we about streaming, we about all of that, but it's also about love on here too. And again, it ain't about just beef. We just have fun, but it's all about love. Sometimes you got to have that, that conversation. Like when y'all know what it is, y'all know I get down with it, man. Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, this what y'all saying? This is Audra? Y'all saying that's Audra? He said, yes, sir, King. Well, when you change your name, man, when you change your name, are you at home? Are you at home, Audra? Are you at home? Let me know. I feel the same way. My brother been incarcerated for 10 years, and I do whatever I can to help him out. Family. Hey, is he? Yes. Because he broke it down to me. He definitely broke it down. He say, man, you got guys out here, you look at their pictures, These boys was getting it, and not one person, not a cousin, their mama, their daddy, no one comes and see him. And he said, man, so many people up in here, you know, that's locked down and don't nobody go. I got another friend. He said he's locked down, don't nobody go and see him. Oh, you say, oh, when you lost your other channel, I'm A-Train Android. Nah. Damn. Are you at home? Are you at home though? If you at home in front of your computer, I'll send you a link. You can come up here while we'll do another 15 minutes, 20 minutes, man. We'll try to get people to acknowledge you and let's grow that channel. Yeah, let's go that. Some of y'all don't know how I met Audrey, man. But that goes to show you, man. It ain't that I met him. Man, y'all, hey, look, I'm gonna see if he remember. If he can get on, I'm gonna share, man. It was crazy. I don't even, man. Look, if he can get on, I just show y'all. Like we'll talk about it. It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Let's see if he can get on right quick. If he can get on, I'll drop him a link. But any questions for me, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Hey, first class say Dale. Love covers a multiple sin. Absolutely, man. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, say not available. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all make sure y'all can still, if y'all can still hear me, just let me know. I just heard something beep in the background. Not available now, but I'm always here in the background supporting. But yeah, it was hilarious. Oh man, man, DVD done called me 100 times. All right, thanks, Don. DVD done called me 100 times, man. He watching too. DVD, look, hey, look, I went to go on DVD. Look, I don't mind helping people, right? I help anybody. But DVD called, we had a nice conversation. And right now, I think he's doing well. He's doing solid. Uh, I think, I'm not for sure. I don't know about the shenanigans and how true they are or whatever, but I do believe he's doing all right. Um, but he called me because he wanted, I think he found a couple, but he needed a few more of these right here, these devices right here. Um, and so the goal was to get it for him, right? That was the goal. All right. That was the goal. But it didn't quite work out that way. I wasn't on my side of the town, so I was further up north. So I went to like 2 Walmarts. It was a no-go on them boxes. So I had to go back to my area of the woods and I found like 3 more. But then I got a call, and I know he hit me up, but he always hit me up while I'm at work or I'm busy. So I really couldn't deal with him. I couldn't deal with him like that. But I guess he's doing all right. I believe he's doing all right. Say, on your way home, you go get your brother a white. Nah, hey, no, man, we stopping at a steakhouse, man. We stopped. He said, man, all he do is dream of a steak right now. He said he ain't had no steak in so long. And I told him, I say, man, you get up out of there. When you get up out of there, dude, you gonna gain about 20 pounds. And we going to one of them nice steakhouses. We going to a nice steakhouse so he can get him a big fat one, man, and just smash. R30, Dale, what's a good cleaner you recommend? I don't use any cleaners. I don't use it because I don't put just any applications on my devices that has a lot of advertisement or anything like that. I only put on my devices, I might put about 5 apps total. No, 6 apps total. No, 7. No, I put 8 applications on there. All right. Out of those 8, I use a speed test, right? I'm not I am player. I do use I am player, but I use Explore, and I throw some third party movie and TV show apps, and then I use an ad blocker. Those are the only ones I use. I don't put a lot of stuff on my devices if I'm giving them out to somebody. Now at home, the only applications I put on there is Plex, Explore, and I put the IPTV apps on there. That's about it because I don't need all of those apps. So a good cleaner, um, I, I'm the wrong person to ask on that, R30. I apologize on that. You say when you doing another video on Zadu? I will be doing another Zadu, and I'm gonna reach out to I know y'all favorite Zadu guy. All right. I'll reach out to Brandon and see what he want to do. If not, I'll just show it off. I love giving people credit for what they come up with and stuff like that. So yes, probably in the next week or so. It's so we're doing this right now. So again, the whole goal was to, do the pros and cons and stuff. But I wanted to hear it from y'all. But we'll come back with that. So you say, Dale, what's good? My on box been lagging, my baby. Hold up, hold up. Let me see. Dale, what's good? My on box 4K Pro been lagging. Why? Maybe I did something. I don't know. I don't know how your internet is. What is it lagging on, West Coast? What is it lagging on? Like, is it lagging on what, your third party apps, or I don't know. Are you Wi-Fi? Are you hardwired? Do you have your own equipment? Do you have when I say equipment, your own modem and router? Uh, where do you stay? Do you stay downtown? You Wi-Fi? You got a bunch of different signals that's out there, not just Wi-Fi, but people on cell phone. You got a cell phone towers. It could be quite a bit of things that's causing it to have issues. So I don't know unless because everybody home is different. Do you stay in the old home? Do you stay in a big mansion? It's a lot of things that can cause lag though. You say I'm on Wi-Fi on the interface going to apps or anything streaming is all right. You say I'm Wi-Fi on the interface. Oh, which ones are you having problems with though? Are they third party apps? And Wi-Fi is not the best source. I don't care if you got Wi-Fi 6. That's a more stable Wi-Fi connection. But excuse me, they can all Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi, meaning there can be some interferences. Um, you know, you might have to go if you stay in a home. You can go hardwire it. That might be a good practice. If you can't hardwire, say everything is in the basement, but you up on the main floor, then you can go with something that's called a power line adapter. A power line adapter is it's an alternative where you can use your electrical, and it comes with 2 units. Man, we ain't talked about power line adapter. Hey, y'all hold up just a second before y'all hold up. Power line adapters. Let me show you some pictures of power line adapters because some of y'all may not know, and I would like to show you. All right. this is what you can get. You can get these from Amazon, Micro Center. Uh, these are what you call power line adapters, where basically it'll use your interior electrical line and carry signal from one source, one area to another. So say you will put one of these over there by your router and take the Ethernet cord and plug it in and plug it into your router. And wherever your other streaming device is at, say it's in your bedroom, you plug it into your wall outlet. Don't plug it into no strip or no extension cord. Plug it into your wall outlet, and you take the Ethernet cord and you go and plug it into your streaming device. And all it does, it tricks the system thinking that you really, even though technically you are, but you are using another source, but it tells the device using your electrical wiring that data is going they're talking to each other. So the device will be using your electrical lines to talk to the router. They'll be going back and forth, giving, information. I don't forget the term, but it'll be, they'll be talking to each other. And so basically it'll trick your device thinking that you actually ran an Ethernet cord from your router all the way up to your device, when technically it is, but it's using your electrical lines to um, for the router to talk to the device, and the device, two-way communication. That's what I meant. It'll have two-way communication. All right. So when you plug these in, these are very nice. And listen, I use these not only in an apartment, I use this in an apartment building, and I also use this in a home. Now, some people gonna say you got to be on the same circuit and all of that. No, you do not. No, you do not. I was on two different circuits using this device. My router was way down in the basement on a whole, and it ran. I think the only thing on that circuit that was connected was that room in the basement and the outer room. But I put the other device in the living room, which was on a separate device. I mean, a separate circuit, and it worked. So definitely you can use those on different ones. But this might be a source that you can use West Coast. I'm telling you, it's nice. It is very, very nice. So yeah, you probably getting some bad signal or something like that. But just take it, invest in one of these, and these are so easy. I would say, depending on your internet speed, and now that everybody's got 300 megabytes, 500 megabytes, just make sure you select the gig. All right, because you don't want to be paying for a gig and then you get only a 10/100s. Make sure you pay attention. Look at how much speed you can get on these, and then select it, and then you'll be good. And all you got to do is when you connect it, just hit pair. There's a pair button on this bad boy. Just like you, let me do this. Make this bigger. All right. That's a better picture. You see that? And you see this button right here? They have pair buttons. So when you downstairs, hit that pair button, and when you get up to wherever your streaming device is, plug it in to the wall outlet, plug your Ethernet cord, which comes with it, to your streaming device, and hit pair. And they will talk to each other. All right? They will talk to each other, and you will be good to go. But it's pretty, pretty nice. It's neat. And that's for anybody. Here's another demonstration. So you connect it to your router. All right, as you see, you take this, you see it's plugged into a wall outlet connected to your router. And look at this. They got it going through bricks and everything. And wherever it go, you take it, plug it, whatever your streaming device or your television is, you take it and go right there. It's as simple as that, man. It's real nice. Again, very easy to set up. You should be up and running in a matter of like 5 minutes. if that. And again, it's just plug and play. That's all it is. It's just plug and play. So hopefully everybody, if this is just a cheaper alternative, this is but this is also taking you off of Wi-Fi and basically hardwiring. And so I suggest everybody hardwire when they're streaming. But I do understand some circumstances, not everybody can hardwire. All right. So I'm telling you, this is called a power line adapter, and make sure you pay attention to the speed. So West Coast, make sure you pay attention. If you're paying for a gig, you want this device right here to give you a gig. All right. Now, if you're paying for 300 megabytes and you get one that's 500, you're good to go. You just want it to surpass what you're paying for. So like if you paying for, let's just say if you paying for 500 megabytes per second and you get one of these and it tells you it only goes up to 100, then you kind of defeating the purpose of what you're paying for on your internet. And again, you can take this with you, put it in your house, or you can just pay somebody to hardwire it. Either way. So, but they are very, very nice. I used them in the past, but my home, I used to have coaxial running through. Now I just got Ethernet at all of my, in my living room. On one wall, I got where I can plug right into the wall for the Ethernet panel, and then, on the north wall. On the north wall, I got an Ethernet plate that I can just plug in, and on the west wall, I got one where my TV is at. So that way, if I during Christmas, sometime we actually take the television and put it over, so it's pretty cool. But you helped me solve several customer issues with them pipeline. Absolutely. I still use them. I think I ain't used them in probably about 7-8 months. But yeah, from time to time, I charge a car. Hey man, you got some bad internet, or you live in an old house that got plaster walls. Yup. And you be good to go. You say, yep. Use that with a network switch. Absolutely, you can use it with a network switch. And some of y'all may not know what a network switch is. Let me show you what a network switch is. A network switch is basically a splitter, right? But you don't lose that much signal. All right. Let me just show you one right here. And make sure it's unmanaged. All right. So I'll show you one right here. All right. This is what you call a network switch. All right. Usually it'll give you some extra ports. I'm telling you, this is very, very nice. You plug in from your router. Oh, no. Wherever your source is coming in, you can plug in and then you can go ahead. And you see it right here. It's a gigabyte desktop switch. All right. So you plug in and you go from there. All right. Some network switches, you can plug anywhere. You can plug in on this end and you can plug in on this end. All right. But they pretty much, you really don't lose any signal because it's just a network switch. But say if you got a PlayStation, an Xbox, a Switch, you got your TV. Some of us got sound bars that actually use need an Ethernet port just for updates and things like that. This is what you need. This is a network switch. So this is basically like if you got a lot of devices that you want hardwired in one area, you need a network switch because your router usually come with 4 ports. Well, a network switch, shoot, you can go all, man, listen, let me do this. Let me do this right quick. You can get a network switch switch. I think what, 16? And they got, depending on what you have, right? Let me just do this, right? Unmanaged. All right. All right. And so if you're really doing some damage at your home, or you just want to home run everything, you can put this over there by your router, right? You can put this over at your router and home run everything right to this bad boy. Or, I mean, you know, I don't know. It's hard for me to see this at your entertainment system, right? But it still will work. But you got a lot of corporations that actually use something similar to this. All right. But this one would give you 16 gigabyte switches. And so again, I don't expect to see this at your entertainment system. I would more see this somewhere over there near your router, and or near your, not just your router, but near your modem. Wherever your modem and router is, this is where this is at. All right, but it's very, very nice. Yep. Question: can you use a power line adapter and the switch together? Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. You can do it. I've done it. I've done it. Yes, sir. When I was in an apartment building and I had some devices. No, matter of fact, I used it when we were in the house. And that was years ago, when I was doing the fake Jordans. Yep. You can do it. You can do it. He said, if I have 100-foot Ethernet cable to my room, to my router, can I use that switch to my other devices? Yeah, you can use a switch to anything, but I don't know if I want no cords, running all over the floor. You say if I have 100-foot Ethernet, so make sure, what I would do, West Coast, get in touch with somebody. If you have openings in your home, like my basement is wide open, it's not closed with drywall, right? Have somebody run it. Shoot, you can catch one of them cable guys that'll come over there and run it. That will wall fish it, make it look professional, like I got upstairs. You can home run this bad boy if you want. If you get the right person, or you can have a professional come out there and they'll probably hook 3 or 4 walls up, like depending on where you at, where you want it. Now, if you in one of them big old houses, yeah, the bigger your house, the more, because more work they're gonna have to do. But like by me having a ranch home and I got an open basement, me and my partner, that's all we did. Found it, drilled up, put a hole in the wall, like, a little hole in the wall. Yep. And we just drilled from here, from the basement, popped the hole and pushed the Ethernet cable up in there, and that was it. We was done in like, shoot, I think each room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, all 5 rooms was done in like probably not even an hour and a half. So yep, you can do it. Oh yeah, yep. You can do it that way. However you do it, you can run it through and just drop it down. Yep. Get a network switch and you can run it and drop it down. You'll be good. Get you off of Wi-Fi. What time we got? It's 9:19. Hey guys, so look, let me do this. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I do want to thank everybody. Just G, Top Cat, and Ultimate. Thank you so much. And guys, remember, I am player. Uh, you know, look into this. You see what it says? I am media player. It's not just an IPTV app. All right. You can put, you can put your services on here. All right. And it tells you I am player is not an IPTV service and does not provide any live or VOD content or services. I am player is a media player suited to play legitimate M3U files and more. All right. And more. And so again, it's pretty good. And look, when we go live on the after party, all right, when we go live on the after party, I'll be able to get more in details with this. And let me give a salute, man. Final salute, right? Before I get up off of here. And again, I apologize to y'all for the call-in show. We'll get back, we'll get this going. We'll be all right with this. Don't even worry about it. We'll get it going. I haven't used it in a while. I know it's a setting that is off. And I'll be down here and kick myself that I didn't do a setting correctly. But again, salute Miss Billy. I thank you for reminding us in the after party that we can actually have this bad boy set up where we can use our NAS instead of a regular flash drive. All right. So you do have that option. So I appreciate you, Miss Billy. Salute to Chuck, her husband. Big salute. And thank you for anybody that's out here assisting and helping change the game. All right. Huff Link, you another one. Salute to you. Everybody that's out there just doing things a little bit different. All right. Just doing things just a little bit different and reminding us that it can be done. I appreciate y'all, guys. I thank y'all. Again, I apologize for the call in. It would have been fun tonight just to hear people discuss issues or why they like it or why they don't. But we'll bring it back in. All right. So thank y'all, guys. I appreciate y'all. Salute to y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And I will talk to y'all on the next one, guys. Not tomorrow. Remember, I'm not going live tomorrow because I'm going to see my brother. But maybe Saturday. Maybe Saturday morning we'll get it in and go from there. Salute. I'm out, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.